He has more than 100 films and about 3,000 injuries and bone fractures to his credit. At the dawn of his career, everyone called him the second Bruce Lee. But soon, the whole world was convinced that he was the first and only one of his kind. He is the incomparable Jackie Chan, a businessman and producer, a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, and a commander of the Order of the British Empire, a singer, and of course an actor. All this is a small part of the titles and professions of our today's hero. Today on the Hollywood Inside channel, we will spill the beans of our this superhero. But before that, click on the subscribe button and the bell to be the first one to know all the most interesting and little known facts from the life of your favorite celebrities. Subscribe and let's get started. Chan Kong Sang was born on April 7, 1954. Before becoming known as Jackie, he used many aliases. When he was born, his weight was about 5.5 kilograms. That's why his mother called him Pow Pow Cannonball. His parents, Charles and Lily Chan, worked as a cook and maid at the residence of the French consul in Hong Kong. They lived in poverty and had virtually no money. After the birth of their son, being in complete despair for some time, they even thought about selling their child. Chan grew up as a very active child, a noisy fidget, and developed his personality already in childhood, what often got him into trouble. His father tried to direct his energy in the right way, and from the age of 4, he began to inculcate the love of sports in him. In his first year of elementary school, which is called now How Primary School, he was expelled for bad behavior and unwillingness to study. As a result, his father sent him at the Peking Opera School at the Chinese Institute of Opera Research, which predetermined Jackie's future fate. In this school, the kid learned to sing, dance, studying acting and martial arts, in particular Kung Fu. Almost then in 1960, his parents moved to live in Australia. Probably at that moment, Jackie's childhood ended. His energy, charisma, and most importantly, perseverance, the ability to rise again and again after a fall played a big role. Master Yu noticed this boy and he quickly became his best student. They hardly taught Jackie to read and write. That's why he still writes poorly in Chinese. The master himself instilled in Jackie the love for the stage and became his second father. As a child, Chan began acting in episodic roles in films. At the age of 8 to 10, he starred in the extras of the classic film in the Huang Mi Open Genre, Eternal Love, in Big and Little Wong Tin Bar as the son of the main character performed by Li Liuha, and the Peking Opera. The story of Qin Xianglian. His role models were Charles Chaplin, Buster Keaton, and Harold Lloyd. Later, Jackie and 2 other classmates formed a trio, Three Dragons. Together they went to reach Hollywood, and together they appeared in different films as actors, stuntmen, and stunt directors. As soon as Jackie turned 17, the contract signed by his parents came to an end, and he set off on the free voyage of adulthood, having first visited his family in Australia. There, next to his parents, Jackie took on any job that could bring at least some money. He washed dishes, helped everyone who asked him about it, worked at a construction site, and performed other ancillary work. It is said that it was in Australia that the actor received the name Jackie. In the early 1970s, Chan began to appear in minor roles, albeit on the set, with then rising martial arts superstar Bruce Lee. 1972's Fist of Fury and 1973's Enter the Dragon. During those years, Chan and Lee often crossed paths, usually as an actor and stunt coordinator. Shortly after Lee's untimely death, Chan was frequently cast in films capitalizing on Bruce Lee's success. The turning point in the fate of Jackie Chan occurred in 1976 when he was offered the lead role in the famous Hong Kong director Lo Wei's action movie New Fist of Fury, a sequel to the original 1972 film. It was Jackie Chan's first film to be credited under the Chinese name Xing Long, which roughly means successful dragon. Jackie owed his further achievements in Hong Kong primarily to the smart and enterprising Willie Chan, who became Jackie's constant, personal manager, and a reliable friend, and remained so for more than 30 years. Willie was instrumental in launching Chan's international career, beginning with his early forays into the American film industry in the 1980s. This was followed by other films with the participation of Jackie Chan, and Willie saw a pattern. The more freedom of action was given to this actor, the more successful the picture was. Jackie's first Hollywood film was The Big Brawl in 1980. Jackie Chan received $1 million for his role in this film and immediately became the highest paid Asian actor in American cinema at that time. He remains one to this day as well. Chan's own film career was in full swing. He starred in Sheldon Wooden Men, To Kill with Intrigue, Half a Loaf of Kung Fu, and Magnificent Bodyguards, which was the first film in the history of Hong Kong film in 3D. All of them were met well in cinemas. However, Chan had a particularly big breakthrough with the 1978 hit Drunken Master, which became iconic among fans of martial arts movies. Thanks to the box office success of these films, Jackie got the opportunity to be himself, and then Chinese directors imitated him instead. Jackie Chan's character in The Drunken Master, Huang Feng-hung, is a real figure in Chinese history and the founder of one of the most famous wushu styles called Hunga. His life story has been featured in hundreds of films, books, and TV shows. Jackie almost lost an eye on the set of this film. Performing a trick, he unsuccessfully fell off the table and severely injured his eye. The actor was taken to the hospital to get stitches, but Jackie was against needles, so the doctors used electricity. And when the eye healed, it turned out to be wider than the other. And then the doctor advised him to do cosmetic surgery. The Drunken Master grossed 2.5 times as much as Chan's previous film, Snake in the Eagle's Shadow, which was already considered a success. In 30 days of theatrical release in Hong Kong, the film grossed just over 6.5 million Hong Kong dollars. This made it the second highest film in Hong Kong in 1978. The film was a huge boost in Chan's career. However, Jackie Chan did not just want to act in films. He also planned to make movies on his own. One of the fundamentals in his career was the 1979 movie The Fearless Hyena. It was the film for which Jackie has been accumulating the necessary amount over the years. He independently wrote the script, was the director of scenes and stunts, played the main role, sang in the opening and closing credits, and worked as a director. Chan's directorial debut was highly successful. The film paid off at the Chinese box office. Soon in the early 1980s, Chan again became a film director and screenwriter with The Young Master, and then producer of Enter the Dragon. Robert took him to USA to shoot The Big Brawl. In a further attempt to rise to fame in the US, Jackie was cast alongside Burt Reynolds in Hull, Needham's 1981 film The Cannonball Run, about car chases. The plot is based on real races held in the US from 1971 to 1979. Jackie Chan was cast as a Japanese racing driver. Unfortunately, his martial arts skills were only shown in one short cut towards the end of the movie. In the same 1980s, Jackie began to actively develop his second passion, singing. As a performer, he gained popularity in Hong Kong and the Asian region. Since 1984, Jackie has released 20 albums of compositions in Cantonese, Mandarin, Taiwanese, as well as in Japanese and English. When he was not doing well in Hollywood, Jackie decided to return to the East to do what he did best, shoot amazing action films full of spectacular stunts. Chan and his legendary stunt team were unmatched in their ability to pull off the most incredible action scenes. Chan, along with the dynamic Sammo Hung, Cambo, and Yuan Biao starred in Winners and Sinners, Project A, Wheels or Meals, My Lucky Stars, and My Lucky Stars 2. Food Truck became Hong Kong's highest grossing film of that year, grossing 21 million Hong Kong dollars. In 1982, Chan found time for his personal life. He married Taiwanese actress Joan Lin and had a son JC Chan that same year. He would also devote his career to singing and acting. By the beginning of the 80s, Jackie Chan was already a star in China, but he still could not reach a breakthrough at the American box office. Nevertheless, he did not give up hope of gaining his foothold in the US film market. Interestingly, in 1984, Jackie Chan played a police officer in as many as 5 films. Ironically, Chan said that if he had not become an actor, he would probably have become a police officer. Over the years, Jackie Chan has already suffered a lot in fights and his own stunts. He was no stranger to getting hit, in pain, and continuing to shoot with possible injuries. He went through this more than once during his studies. One incident that occurred in 1986 almost cost the actor his life. On the set of Armour of God, Jackie made a jump from the wall of the castle to a tree but could not resist and fell on a stone, breaking his head. He got trauma to the base of the skull with cerebral hemorrhage. This was the most serious injury in his entire career. However, even after this, Chan did not give up his favorite pastime, acting, stunts, and martial arts. Jackie often said in interviews that he would like to have more money to do charity work, and these are not just nice words. In 1988, the actor founded the Jackie Chan Charitable Foundation to offer scholarships and active assistance to the youth of Hong Kong as well as to help victims of natural disasters. His biggest regret in life is that he did not get a proper education. This inspires him to fund educational institutions around the world. Soon, he was back in front of the cameras. Project A2 was released mainly due to the fact that the first part was really liked by the Emperor of Japan, and in Police Story 2 released a year later. Jackie Chan again suffered numerous injuries, including a burnt face while escaping from a burning factory. The real building burst up. Especially for this, Jackie invited specialists in pyrotechnics from America. The most striking films of the following years can be considered Miracles, Armour of God 2, and Police Story 3, for which Jackie Chan himself approved Stanley Tong to direct the film. The rope ladder stunt thrown from a helicopter in the Police Story 3 was performed at a height of 300 meters, and Jackie Chan was hit by a helicopter. The films proved to be a significant success for Jackie Chan. They elevated his status to unprecedented heights in Asia and were quite prominent among his devoted fans around the world. It is ironic that fame at home at one time did Jackie Chan more harm than good. The fact is that at the turn of the 80s and 90s, the Chinese entertainment industry was kept in an iron fist by tribes. Jackie went against the system by refusing to do business with them. However, the invitations became so persistent that one day Jackie Chan was forced to buy a gun and stopped leaving the house without a weapon from time to time, even taking a grenade with him. The actor said that once 20 armed gang members surrounded him at dinner. He confronted them with 2 guns and 6 grenades. At one point, Jackie even had to hide in the United States, but the trials found him there too. Jackie spent $500,000 to hire tough guys from the mainland to protect himself and the artist who worked with him under the contract. Eventually, the triad lost much of its influence in the Chinese entertainment industry, and Jackie Chan is still considered a hero. Jackie Chan got success in America with the action movie Rumble in the Bronx, a project that opened the doors of Hollywood to the actor and introduced him to the whole world, far beyond China. It's a 1995 action comedy and Jackie's first movie to hit the US box office. He did several deadly stunts in the film and was filmed mostly with an injured leg. One episode required jumping from a bridge onto a hovercraft. The actor landed badly, injured the bones of his thigh, lower leg, ankle joint, received a fracture of his left ankle, and an open fracture of the toes. But this did not stop him and he continued to act with a broken leg. Jackie Chan did not waste time and set to work on the films Police Story 4, First Strike, Mr. Nice Guy, and Who Am I? During the filming of one of the scenes in Mr. Nice Guy, he broke a rib when falling from a rhinoceros to the ground. All of these films had positive results at the international box office, and Jackie set to work on his biggest budget American film, 1998's Rush Hour. In this, Jackie Chan worked with talkative comedian Chris Tucker. Jackie Chan spoke English for the first time in American cinema, since before that he always preferred dubbing. This film established him as a real star in the United States. Jackie Chan then teamed up with rising star Owen Wilson to star in the 2000 film Shanghai Noon and its 2003 sequel Shanghai Nights. They both played together again in Around the World in 80 Days. The movie Rush Hour 2 turned out to be a good continuation of the first part. During the filming of the stunt, where Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker jump from the top window of the Red Dragon Hotel and then slide over the Chinese lantern wires, there was an actual car chase that was not part of the film. Filming took place in Las Vegas, Nevada, and apparently a car full of drunk tourists got into an altercation with a taxi driver. Fortunately, no one was hurt. The taxi driver and passengers were detained by the police. In 2002, the film community recognized Chan's services to cinema, and the actor received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The star is located very close to the entrance to the Kodak Theatre building, where the Academy Awards are presented. Jackie Chan then worked on animation, voicing a monkey in the Kung Fu Panda animated film. He recorded for his voiceovers for the cartoon in 3 languages, including Mandarin and Cantonese. In 2009, Chan was appointed anti-drug envoy by the Chinese government, actively participating in anti-drug campaigns and supporting President Xi Jinping's statement that illegal drugs must be eradicated and their users severely punished. In 2014, when his own son Jesse was arrested for cannabis use, he said that he was angry, shocked, and heartbroken. Jackie Chan later starred in the epic historical drama The Founding of Our Republic, and in 2010 there were action-adventure films The Spy Next Door with Amber Valletta, Little Big Soldier with Wong Leehom, and The Karate Kid with the still young Jaden Smith. In 2011, the film Shaolin was released with Andy Lau. Jackie is saddened by the cruelty of the modern world. According to him, he loves martial arts but hates cruelty. He continued doing more and more movies. In 2020, Jackie Chan released the film Vanguard, which was filmed in Dubai and London. While filming the jet ski scene in January 2019, Jackie almost drowned. In 2021, Jackie's latest animated film called Wish Dragon was released. Jackie Chan's career includes more than 100 films. He likes to show the peace sign when posing for the cameras. Basically, Jackie not only does all his own stunts, but also acts like a leader, expecting the actors to do their own stunts as well. According to him, he does not have a single bone that he wouldn't break at least once. He says that he is blacklisted by all insurance firms and cannot insure health or life due to his habit of doing his own stunts and all the injuries he has accumulated over the years. Jackie Chan has an excellent long-standing relationship with Mitsubishi Motors. The company has repeatedly donated its car to his films. The actor is a big fan of motorsports. Jackie Chan holds 2 Guinness World Records which were awarded to him on December 5, 2012. He holds the records for the most credits in a single film and the most stunts performed by a live actor. In addition to his film production company JCE Movies Limited, Jackie Chan owns or co-owns several production companies. Also being a true cinephile, Jan owns a network of cinemas, Jackie Chan Yoli International Cinema. He is a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. Films with his participation have become cult, and the actor himself has received dozens of awards, nominations, and prizes. Just as Jackie Chan loves doing stunts, I at Hollywood Inside loves to tell you about movies and celebrities. Please show your love and support by subscribing my channel. The best gratitude from me is your subscription. Thank you for watching my channel Hollywood Inside. I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.